Hey, what's going on, guys? This is CJ. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I have a special game for you. I hope that you guys actually got to play it. This is called 9 to 5, and it is a type of new game. I think it's not going to, I don't think it'll be free, but I'm not 100% sure. And this is one of my couple, I think it was my second or third game, and I recorded as I was playing along. And the game's actually really not that bad. It's a first-person shooter. It's kind of like, I don't know how to really explain it, but it's completely new type of idea with the teams are 3 versus 3 versus 3 for the first 2 rounds, and then the third round is a 6v3, and the 3 is typically inside. It's kind of like a Rainbow Six. They hide and kind of protect the indoor bomb or hostages or whatever it might be, objective-wise, and then the 6 will have to come in. But when the 6 enters that like certain area, the 3 can actually see where they're at. So it kind of balances it out, and it's actually really not that bad of a game. I think there's some issues like right here, I believe, is I'll get shot at, and I'll move, and I can see the bullets kind of pass me, but I actually was hit. So I'm not exactly sure if it was just like a network issue or whatnot, but it's nice. It has leaning in it. I feel like time to kill is actually pretty good. They're due. You'll see right here that the guys actually get down. I didn't know this. This is like my third round, like I said, and I thought I would kill them, and then I would stop shooting or fighting, but actually they got down, so you could come up and revive your teammates, which is actually really nice. And I think all the animations and stuff will be added a little bit later, but this right here is the weapons parameters or like upgrades, and you can upgrade your like rate of fire, your damage to the head, the lower body, legs, and reload speed, accuracy, and a bunch of other stuff that's actually kind of insane. I do like it, but I do think it might come into an issue with the fact that, let's say I'm level 50, you want to join in the game, you want to try to play it and learn how to play, but let's say my gun is completely upgraded and it is just an OP gun. I kind of feel like this is an issue with Call of Duty, but with this game, I kind of think it'll be even worse, because if I get all those attributes and start upgrading my gun, I'll be using technically the same gun, but my gun's upgraded, so it'll just like absolutely rip people apart. And I kind of feel like that'll be a bad thing. I'm not exactly sure. You can break down doors, as you see. If you just sprint towards the door, you'll break them down. But I think the upgrade thing might be pretty bad. This game was free to play, or like open beta or alpha, whatever it might be. It was actually open beta, I think 11 months ago, so beginning of the last year. And this time it was open beta again. And I think it was actually really fun. I think it was like February 12th to the 15th, I think. I was actually pretty slow on this video, and I actually recorded a lot and couldn't have time to actually talk over it. So right here, though, is a triple. I got a whole team right here, which is really cool. But I think they have something going for them. I honestly do. I think if they keep at it, I think they'll have a pretty solid base. As you can see, like, the animations are kind of slowish. It just looks a little, clunky, I guess you could say. But you can upgrade the reload speed, which perhaps it might actually fix that issue, which, you take out the magazine. I know you got to find the magazine in your vest and then like put it in the gun, but I think more motion to the gun would make it look a little bit better. But I feel like this game is like, it reminds me of the game Mag. If you guys ever remember that, depending on how old you are. It was on the PlayStation 3, and Mag came out, and it was like one of the biggest games, player base wise, that you could play in like one single match, which was actually really fun and cool. And it kind of reminds me of that. It was just kind of clunky, but like it's like working and not working. I'm not really sure how to explain it. You might have to actually look up gameplay of Mag, and like you'd be like, oh yeah, this looks funny. It's a weird game, but it was like such a fun game that I could not actually stop playing that game. So this game reminds me of that very much so, and I feel like if they just add a little bit more to it, then I think it would be a really good game. I mean, the 3 versus 3 versus 3 kind of thing is something that's new, and right here I'm getting revived, and I think they could actually do something with it, as it's just something different that I don't see a lot of people doing. And the guns, there's tons of guns in the game. I just haven't actually, I didn't go through them all, but there are quite a bit. Headshots are very vital in the game, just like every other game. And yeah, I feel like it's a pretty good game. Like that animation there, like you're just kind of like sitting there waiting to use your syringe. And I kind of feel like that's, something that they'll probably just add later on. I think they just wanted to get some players playing the game, giving them some feedback. And the bottom left HUD, you have your health on the furthest left. As far as I know, this is the red part is your health, and then you have your like little white line on the bottom like right of that is your like leg armor. Then you have your like body armor, and then you have your head armor. So that's as far as I know. Right here, I'm actually bleeding, and I didn't know this, so I got down because I was bleeding. I should have healed myself, and I think that's a cool idea and cool aspect to games. I think it'll be kind of a competitive game if they kind of listen to community and like kind of go from there. And I think it's actually really not that bad. For some reason, I thought that guy was not dead, so I had to shoot him. But the leaning and everything else is really nice. I think there should be a little bit more fix with the leaning. I'll click Q, which is pretty basic to lean, and then I'll click E, but instead of it leaning to the right, it'll just stop leaning entirely. And I don't really like that. I would rather me lean to the right of it, so it just, even if it's delayed, so you can't just like bob and weave left and right, because I feel like Rainbow Six you can just like lean left, lean right, like really quickly, and I feel like that's not what I want to kind of play. I don't want to lean back and forth really quick. I just want to make sure so I know that I'll be leaning right after like a couple seconds, and I did glitch the gun there for a couple seconds. I think little mechanics and stuff like that will be fixed and make the game a little bit that much better, honestly. Right now, I think the game is actually good and playable. I think they could come out with the game, and then we could just all play it. I think a lot of developers are worried that they're going to be another Cyberpunk, so I think they're just kind of holding off. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If the game comes out, I'll actually play a little bit more of it and record it. So if you enjoyed it, hit that like button down below, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one.